Welcome, welcome, welcome. I'm Ryan Keys, and we're getting ready to dive in with a message that came in from the divine. Hang tight. Let me get everything set up. Got a little squeaks there. If you hear any roar in the background, I apologize. It's because my sick baby bulldog, my French bulldog, is having a sauna right now. And as we dive into this, I'm going to switch up the music a bit. We want some a little bit less melodramatic, something a little more invoking. Ah, that's good. If you can hear me, give me a thumbs up. If you are not used to seeing this on my channel, or if you're new to the channel, please, I encourage you to subscribe so you can get new updates. We've got a lot of good things coming in. New year, new age, moving into Age of Aquarius. January 20th was a huge moment for me. And my voice is a little scratchy still. I was pretty bad, pretty sick. Bodhi's been pretty sick. But we're standing in agreement. Many of you have been sitting in prayers. Many of you have been diligent and just dedicated in helping send that energy in, making sure that we are going to be able to continue the work. Today we're going to dive into the topic, soulmate connections. Somebody is definitely showing up in your field. I don't know if it will be a lover, a brother, a mother, or a best friend, or somebody to inspire you. But somebody's coming in. Somebody's going to come in. They're going to bring a lot of energy, a lot of connections, a lot of support. It could be the love of your life, or it could be somebody. It could be your best friend. It could be a business partner. Something that's going to really have a huge impact on you over the next 4 weeks. They may already be in your life right now. I don't know. We're going to dive into the reading and look at it deeper. We're going to move on over here to the cards, and boom, there. You'll see that on your screen very shortly. We're going to do a 10-card spread. We're going to break this down with its numerological and astrological connections to the tarot spread. The first card I'm going to pull, I'm going to set the deck aside. We'll put it right over here. I just wanted to give, somebody out there has a question in your mind, in your heart, in your soul right now. And what I wanted to do is I wanted to focus on that for you, because I can feel it. I feel that you need some clarity. And I want to bring that clarity in a short little card space. And if you would like a full reading, find me on Instagram at Ryan Keys to Love. Send me a message. Or you can email me at info@ryankeys.com. Ryan Keys to Love is the Instagram. I do regular readings over there. And we've got a lot of things going on. If you have already booked a reading, we're putting those in. I was waiting for some people to send a couple birthdays in. Time and birth date, so I can get your astrological report prepared and the I Ching interpretation prepared, and we'll get that out as soon as possible. So back again to whoever it is that has a question. First off, what chakra are you working on with that question? Ooh. And it doesn't mean you're working on gossip, but it could have something to do with that. It is heart-centered, heart-focused. You seem to be caught in the center of something, right? Maybe you're caught in the center of a decision. Maybe you're caught in the center of a brother, sister, mother thing. Maybe you're caught in the center of some friends. Maybe you're just stuck in between two places. But whatever it is weighing heavy on your heart. And the gossip in this case, I don't believe it's talking at the water cooler talk. I think what this has got going on, it's self-depreciation, or it's that inner voice, that inner dialogue. Kind of like what be in the vein of gossip is going on inside of your heart and your mind. You're belittling yourself, or you're bashing yourself because you feel like you didn't make the right decision, or you're hesitant, or you're not able to tap into some higher source for your intuition. So this is saying go into your heart, and then we're going to ask source right now. Source, we're standing together in agreement. This person that is here before we start this in-depth reading is looking for some kind of resolve. And no matter when you watch this, this is for you, if this is for you. We're looking for some resolve. What is the answer to their question? In the near future. Okay. So you're going to get that answer. You're going to alleviate that tension. You're going to have that situation you're in balanced in the very near future. And is there something they could do in order to make that happen faster? Okay. Surrender your belief in scarcity. So perhaps you're stuck between jobs, or perhaps you are in a job and you want to get to another one, or perhaps you're having a difficult time making that move. Maybe you're afraid to get a divorce, and you've got some fear there, moving from one space to the other, and you're downgrading your abilities. Kind of internal gossip, right? And this card is very powerful. This card, it is requiring you to sit in your imagination to start triggering that future. It says the universe is asking you to open up to the infinite nature of abundance. In this way, you can remove blocks in your life and succeed beyond your wildest dreams. So this is going to take a little bit of a process, but you've got Venus entering this beautiful space right now. And I think that that's going to give you that 4 weeks to familiarize yourself with your intuition and make that stand and move into the light for yourself. And once again, sometimes I get those, but that was for someone out there. Whenever you watch this, I hope that reading sits well with you. So we're going to turn over our first card, and then we're going to say a little bit of a moment of blessing here. So first of all, I'd once again like to welcome all of you dear souls, and I'd like to say that today's reading is going to be very insightful, it's going to be very beneficial, and it's going to be breaking down someone coming in to your field, either lover, brother, mother, friend, business partner. Someone's coming in as a soulmate situation that is bringing a higher version, a higher connection to you, to call you to the surface, to bring you to a space of understanding, to help you find love or meaning in a deeper way. And we're going to embark on that journey. We're going to explore that profound theme of love and connection. And by the end of this, hopefully we arrive at this powerful place, a powerful understanding where you've got more insight, right? Whether you're sitting there on the edge of your seat waiting for that new soul to enter your world and you're sensing this transformation, you're like, I feel it, January 20th, that shift of Aquarius and Pluto, I feel it, I feel this new age coming in, I'm ready to align with this new information, I'm ready to be in that new state of mind, new state of heart, I'm ready to enter the new earth. This is going to give you that guidance and that illumination. And as we start to dive into the cards and we start to uncover these mysteries for your soulmate connection that's coming in, just envision it's going to be someone that's a supportive presence. And remember that these insights are meant to empower you on your path. They are reflections of the energy surrounding you currently. And based on how you interact with those different potentialities around you right now, how you choose and how you influence your own decisions will paint the future for you, right? But before we just break away and we get a running start, I want to extend this special invitation to you. If you'd like a more personalized or in-depth reading or guide in your journey, please consider booking a one-on-one with me. Whether you're curious about your soulmate or you're facing some kind of life's challenge or you just want clarity or direction, I am here to assist you morning, noon, or night. And we can break into this new realm. We can give you that new information. So please feel free to book a private session or contact me, and I can send you some astrological information. I've got several beautiful charts that I have that are just waiting for you to put your information in, and we can collect that and bring that to you. If you also would follow me on Instagram at Ryan Keys to Love, smash that like button, hit that subscribe button, because it's those things that make this video get viewed more. So as we embrace the energy of the cosmos in this moment, in this card, and we're looking at this beautiful Four of Wands, I want to remind you that as of the 23rd, Venus is gracefully entering Capricorn. It's going to be about a 4 weeks love fest, right? So during the next 4 weeks, this kind of shift is going to invite you to value your loyalty, your stability, and mutual ambitions and relationships. And that's why this reading came up for me and this topic came in for me. This cosmic influence is going to be one where you can explore deeper aspects of love, deeper aspects of commitment, deeper aspects of conversation. And it's going to hold that beautiful connection for you. It's going to help you to remove a lot of karmic blocks that may be holding you back. And it's going to aid you in the ascension part of this new Aquarian information. And with that thought in mind, we're going to turn our attention back to the cards, and we're going to dive into this, and we're going to see what secrets your soulmate or this guiding presence that's coming in has to share with you. Now, the first position is going to be the characteristics that are surrounding this influence that's coming in. Now, the Four of Wands, if I'm just looking at this, obviously they're going to be very powerful, very happy. They're going to encourage you to celebrate. They're going to encourage you to shake off the dust of yesteryear. They're going to encourage you to dance, to step into a new idea, a new way of expressing yourself. It's associated also with stability and practicality, kind of a little bit of like Capricorn. So it's going to help aid you in the move from the ages, right? Moving from that the previous age into the Age of Aquarius. So this card also is suggesting that your soulmate may have a very physically grounded presence, very earthy, very earth tone, probably solid feeling. They're not going to be skinny and wavy. They're going to be solid. They're going to be, if it's a woman, they're going to be sensual. They're going to be magnanimous. They're going to be very connected. They're going to feel very whole. If it's a man, they're going to have above average height. They're going to feel strong. They're going to have a steady posture. You're going to feel very supported, like a father figure in some ways. So this is going to be very similar to a mother figure or a father figure coming in. Their physical appearance is going to convey this reliability in a very comforting space. Their presence is going to invite you to a conversation that's going to be much more intimate, much deeper than you normally would have. This card also signifies that your soulmate's likely going to bring stability and structure into your life. That's why I'm saying that it's not necessarily a love soulmate. It could be a karmic soulmate that's bringing in an opportunity for you to expand your career, expand something going on, give you more insight. And that's going to happen very, very quickly in the next 4 to 5 weeks, taking advantage of this Venus energy. Now, one thing that is happening here is that they're also going to be able to provide you a sense of security. They're going to have a lot of insight that you may be looking to adopt. So they're going to help you to get your intuition or your intuitive space above average, right? They're going to give you that structure to start to tap into those external influences so that you can create that security and foundation for yourself. But it's going to be a very meaningful, a very powerful, a very beautiful situation that's going to be, again, they're going to have a very fatherly appearance or very motherly appearance. They're not going to be wafy. They're not going to be flighty. They're not going to be flaky. They're not going to be disheveled. They're going to look very, very supportive. Kind of like it'd be like if a fireman shows up at your car and you got a car accident, or it'd be like when you walk into your physicians and the doctor looks put together, or it's like when you are and you're in lost and you ask someone for directions and they know the scope of the town. You're going to feel that confidence with them. One of the things is, remember that this is also Four of Wands and the numerology of number 4. 4 is very balanced. It's got a lot of good things going on with it, right? So if you think of how number 4 is going to influence you, think of it that 4 also is, in numerology, is about stability, life path, karmic influences. It's about rooting. It's about taking care of yourself and your life. It's about honing in on the 4 areas of stability: physical, emotional, mental, and spiritual. It represents kind of like the 4 corners coming together. It represents the 4 pillars of Buddhism. It's very symbolic. Throughout history, it's been a very solid number that has been supportive, like a cross making 4 points. And in dreams, it symbolizes stability and order and structure. So this is going to be earth, air, fire, and water. So it's the blending of all the seasons, all the directions, north, south, east, and west. It's a very shamanic space too. So just so you know, this person, that's why they're tambourining and outside of a tent. This person is going to have that sage wisdom as well, right? A lot of loyalty in this. You're going to feel very, very supported. Just to say that for this moment. So we're going to see what the second position holds, and this second position is taking on the personality of the influence that's coming in, and we're going to see what do we have. Oh, what is that? Oh, Ten of Swords. Okay, we'll take that. We'll take that. It's a little tough. Ten of Swords is a little tough for that's the personality. The first thing I want to tap into for that Ten of Swords is I want to look at the numerology of number 10, because that comes in as a very powerful, kind of auspicious number. It represents completion and wholeness. It signifies a cycle of life that has ended and a cycle of life that has begun, death and rebirth, kind of a Pluto card. And once we have Pluto leaving Capricorn, moving into Aquarius on the 20th, this card is very symbolic because their personality would be, not to toot my own horn, but you'll be meeting someone similar to myself, right? And it's not as a lover. It could be as a friend, could be a business partner, could be as a counselor, could be somebody that you're working with, could be somebody that you're going to be interacting with, could be real estate agent and somebody's buying a house and you meet this person and just hit it off. So they're going to be very supportive. They are going to be a little bit like also the Wheel of Fortune, very cyclical. They've been through it, they know it, and they're going to help you over the next 4 weeks to understand how this transition into the Age of Aquarius is going to help you to release the past and release the old programming and start to push forward into this new kind of angelic understanding so that we can merge with science and spirit rather than have become a slave of science, which is what the Capricornian mindset is still trying to push on us into this next age, into the next Kali Yuga. But we're not going to bring that kind of bourgeois bullshit into this next space. Number 10 is also going to be a very big promise of new beginnings, right? It's a blessing, really. It's a blessing of peace and divinity. So this person is going to be really, really powerful for you. When I'm looking at this card, I do see that they have been through it all, right? They've been through the ups and the downs. There's 10, I think those are 10 geese flying over their head. This card is the end of a challenging cycle. There's a lot of solar plexus in this. There's a lot of shoulders back, a lot of chest up, a lot of feeling empowered, deep breath kind of card. It symbolizes, again, that completion, that transformation. And this soulmate situation is likely to possess the personality trait of resilience. There are going to be someone who's faced that adversity. They faced it head on. They've emerged victorious. Their inner strength is the cornerstone of their character, and they're going to be able to pass that on to you. Many of you are wondering, how can I change my paradigm? How can I create this new level of abundance? How can I align with this new Aquarian age? How do I not get left behind in the old mind, the old earth, the old me? Right? How do I not get behind on that? I've been wondering that myself, and here we are. So your soulmate's personality, or this soulmate connection coming in, is going to have the ability to rise from difficult situations and transform challenges into growth and opportunity, and not only inspire you, but also create this harmonious partnership, which is going to be characterized by mutual support. Now we're going to move into the third card, right? We're going to move into, I love this, the Hierophant. Now, the Hierophant is a beautiful card, and that's going to hit us in the numerology number 5. So this position for this particular card is the strength that is going to be imbued upon you or shared with you. This is what you're going to adopt from this connection, from this insight. This is what you're going to feel as this person moves forward into your field. They're going to give you this peace, this strength, this joy. They're going to introduce you to the staircase of seeing things from a different perspective. I've been this for many people, and many people have been this for me. So I understand this card intimately, and the Hierophant is something that represents for me tradition and spirituality. But in this case, the stairway means that we're taking that tradition and spirituality and we're converting it into this new essence, this new ideology, this new space. You're going to be creating your own rituals, and this person is going to help you do that. So the numerology 5 is about change and adaptability. So this soulmate connection strength is going to lie in their ability to blend tradition with progressive outlook. It's going to be that science and soul merging. They're going to help you to help yourself in such a beautiful way that you're not going to feel left behind any longer. This connection could be one that lasts a lifetime, quite honestly. They're also spiritually inclined to open you up to new ideas, which will serve in guiding you in a journey. And this journey will be, I believe, will be one that will be shared for quite some time. It may not be that horizontal mambo. It may not be Mr. Big coming in and knocking your socks off. It may not be Mrs. Right coming in and rattling your cage. This could be a best friend. This could be a business partner. This could be somebody that's just going to have a big influence in your life. This strength they're going to give you is one of joy, one of invocation of imagination. They're very tapped into their third eye. They're connected. They're downloading constantly. They're going to be able to make you laugh. They're going to help you to release some of these old tensions. They're going to give this strength to you that's going to align with a deeper connection for the changing times that we're going in. Now, fine and well, but you're not, let's don't forget, right? You are also a powerful force to reckon with. What are you going to bring to the table? We're going to dive into the fourth card. See what do we got? Oh, Knight of Wands. So this fourth card represents what you are bringing and how you're going to be able to assist them. So it's not just you receiving. When we're stepping into a soulmate connection, a divine situation, it's a give and take, right? It's a receive and give. So what are you going to be giving to this person? How are you going to touch them in a way where they feel a mutual bond? Because really, it's unless you have that mutual bond, you're not going to be sitting with that influence, right? You're not going to feel that influence as powerfully if you do not have that give and take, that cyclical harvest, that cycle of life. So this fourth position, with what struggle is this influence going to be having and how are you going to help them? Knight of Wands is a card of action and adventure. So perhaps you are going to help them to help themselves by helping you. That's a lot of help. So, and let's look at the numerology of number 9 just to kind of like iron this out a little bit, because I'm a 9 in numerology and it signifies completion and wisdom, right? Basically, number 9 is wholeness. It is the completion. It is tying up loose ends, finishing old business. It is spiritual growth, universal love, compassion. It's also about recognition, satisfaction, acknowledgement, and wisdom. I know in the Norse mythology, the 9 was associated with Odin, right? Odin. And Odin was basically the shit, the end of the road. He was the big guy, right? And then if we also want to think, another card that could be associated with this Knight of Wands card could be also the Hermit, which is the card number 9, right? Which is a card of spirituality and spiritual enlightenment. I would say you're also going to help them as this person coming in is going to be grappling with some restlessness, some impulsiveness. Perhaps they are an Aquarius. Perhaps they are a little bit flighty. Perhaps they're a Gemini. Perhaps they are, they may be a Sagittarius and they're always on the hunt, right? You're going to help them as they seek these new experiences, and as they come into you seeking a new experience, they may not be actually thinking they're coming in and rocking your world. They may not think that this is a connection that's going to last as long as it will. So the struggle would involve that you're going to help them find patience, maintain focus, and establish a long-term connection, which would be out of their scope for the moment, right? Especially like an Aquarius. Aquariuses are always running around from thing to thing, right? I know several Aquariuses, and they're going to have a tough time with Pluto staying in one space for too long. And if they don't, they're going to lose ground. They're not going to learn as deeply as they could. They're going to miss out on a lot of love and a lot of lessons because they're running from one thing to the next. So we want to help ground them in a very solid situation to give them that long-term goal, to give them that support. Just like they can give you, we're going to reflect it back to them. We're going to move that back to them. So as their struggle is involving this, you're going to help them in that kind of restless, relentless pursuit of excitement and new horizons. You're going to help balance them because you're already pretty stable. You may not feel completely tuned in to the alignment of the Aquarian age, but you have been able to maneuver yourself to this point very constructively. So you have a lot to offer. So do not forget that. Now, moving into the position 5, right? This is what you need to let go of from your previous life, your previous past, the most recent past, so that you can gain the most out of this connection, whether it's a love connection, a friend connection, or a business connection. Page of Cups. Ooh, okay. So Page of Cups, that's going to be the number one card, numerology number one. And I have a feeling, I'm just feeling that numerology number one to me, it's a start. So as I'm looking at the one, like Neo, and this is what you need to let go of. You're having some, this is also about monotheistic religions. This is about the one God. This is about the I am. This is about a singularity. This is about being too caught up in the I am or the law of attraction. And as I've said before, as I said in one of the readings previously, we're moving from the I am to the we are. And this is that number one. This is that release. This is what you're letting go of, right? This is that ability to leave the unknown levels of selfishness that come in from isolation or separation. That can be, it's actually can be selfish to separate yourself or isolate yourself because you've got so much to offer. And if you're not putting it out there into the world, you're hoarding it, right? So we want you to come out. We want you to be sharing yourself. We want to feel what you have to offer. So this is going to be giving you a new level of maturity and self-awareness. People experiencing this one as a situation as well are going to be, it's about connectivity. It's about talking to your angels. It's about new beginnings. It's about a fresh start for sure. So the Page of Cups is also about an emotional beginning. It signifies that as you attract this new situation into your life, you definitely need to let go of any emotional baggage. Let go of you don't need closure. You don't need to forgive. You don't need to forget. You just need to move forward, right? Recognize as you want to be recognized, right? And also think of it like if this was us, if this reading was us, and you were and I was coming into your space, and you were offering up this ability to transform me and vice versa. I need to know you, and the you that you want me to know. Now you need to decide, how do I want to play that? How do I want to spin that? Am I willing to be vulnerable enough to show you everything, to show you who I am, so that I can know beyond a shadow of a doubt? No matter your role, you're in my corner. You're here. You're my ride or die. You're in my corner. I can count on you, and it's going to come to pass that you are going to be there no matter what. You're my huckleberry. And this isn't necessarily sexual. This isn't necessarily like a marriage. This could be a friendship, a business. It could be family, returning to each other in a different way. But it definitely signifies the independence and new beginnings, and the need to let go of that emotional baggage of the past. You do not need closure to call it like it is and to come out and to be vulnerable. Embrace that fresh start with an open heart. Free yourself from the burdens of the past. Stop making healthy boundaries, bullshit boundaries, which are only designed to protect you from the previous incidences. Stop focusing on being protected from the past. Let your instinct do that. It does it on autopilot. Just start listening to God. Start listening to your intuition. Start seeing everything as a blessing, even if it's bad. And I tell you, I've been going through a lot of bad lately, and I have struggled to see it as a blessing and to practice what I preach. And I've gotten pissed off several times, and I've thrown my fist up in the air, and then I come back to center, and I'm saying, I got to find the value here. It's my choice. If I don't find value, I'm going to feel like a victim, and a victim will just propel me deeper into the darkness. So this card is encouraging you to approach new connections with that childlike wonder and that emotional authenticity, and create that fertile ground for love and support to flourish. And this is what you need. This is the new age. Come on, guys and girls. All right, so we're going to move into the next card. This is going to be, 10 of Cups. I'm liking this. 10 of Cups is position 6. Where are you guys going to meet? Are we going to meet on the dance floor? Are we going to meet on the dance floor? Get it good. Get it good. We're going to meet on the dance floor, guys. Are you ready? Let's get it on. Let's get it on. We're going to meet on the dance floor. Yeah. So where will you meet this person? How does that feel? What is that card? I mean, I guess you could meet him at a gay pride rally. I mean, that's looking pretty rainbowish, but I mean, probably not. Okay, so you can meet him by the ocean, by the beach. You could meet him that could also mirror a roller coaster ride. I don't know. I'm just I'm just speaking off the cuff. I mean, it's like, where are you going to meet him really? So the 10 of Cups represents happiness and fulfillment. And this symbolizes the numerology of number 1 and number 10. All right, so number 1 and number 10. We're going to focus on number 10. Number 10 is very auspicious, right? That wholeness card again. I'm thinking, when I think of number 10, I am thinking of, it could be travel, could be a trip. It's definitely out. It's definitely something that symbolizes that you are feeling, it's going to be associated with some kind of growth. You might have met them, you might have followed them, you might be writing something together, and but you're definitely, it's something to do with some type of teaching, some type of retreat, some type of travel, something that's in motion. The one aspect of this is about leadership and initiative. So it could be somebody that you see as a leader, right? Could be somebody that you see. So if this is a business connection, you want to start your own business, or you're working somewhere and you're trying to branch out to get a new job, could be that new boss, could be that new manager. Maybe you guys just hit it off really well and work very symbiotically. You're likely to meet them in a place or situation associated with joy and gatherings, right? It could be at a celebration or a family event. Also, it could be a setting where people come together to celebrate life. Like right here, right now, we're celebrating life, right? This is what this is. This card also promises that your meeting will be in an environment filled with love and positivity. It's not going to be in a bar. It's not going to be at a funeral. It's not going to be at the doctor's office where you're down. You're not going to meet this person when you want to meet them, right? You're not going to meet them and be like, oh my God, they're saving my life. They're going to show up at a time when you're least expecting it. It's a time when you actually feel okay. You feel like you've got things covered, and then suddenly somebody comes in and you're going to be like, wait, that's that person, right? So now the card number 7, let's go into this one. What is that? Oh, King of Swords. That's nice. I'm going to look like that dude when I have gray hair. So this card, this position, this is going to be what qualities you have in common, right? What do you guys have in common? Numerologically, this is a number 4. And the number 4, again, has a lot of different meanings, but this is, again, somebody that's on your same path. Somebody that's, you've got some similarities. You've got similar beliefs. This isn't going to be like a Catholic meeting a Jew. This isn't going to be like a shaman meeting a priest. This isn't going to be like a Buddhist monk trying to meet a Mormon. This is not going to be like it's not going to be like a country and Western person meeting a heavy metal or raver. It's going to be somebody that you have something in common with. You're going to have a familiar history. You're going to have something that can be touched on that is felt mutually, right? It's about something that's going to give you, again, a coming together of this, the 4 corners, the 4 seasons, the 4 archetypes, the 4 pillars. The King of Swords also is known for clear thinking, communication. So both of you are going to be very blunt, very informative, very crafty with your words, wordsmiths, maybe writers, maybe very expressive. It's all very practical, very stable. You and this soulmate connection are going to share qualities of intellectual strength, rationale. You're going to also have the ability to communicate openly. Both of you approach challenges with a very logical, heartfelt mindset. This is why it's going to make collaborating such an easy task. You're also going to share these traits of practicality and creating a strong foundation for understanding how to support each other. There's going to be a really good, sincere dialogue. Nobody's going to step on toes. If you get pissed off, it's going to be for just a moment. It's not going to be something that's going to like frustrate or overwhelm the relationship or conversation. It's going to be very powerful. Let's hit number 8. Oh, what is that? Oh, 6 of Pentacles. Okay. This position for 6 of Pentacles is what qualities you possess that will attract this person to you. Let me look at this card. I know there's a lot of heart here. There's a lot of mastery of energy centers. But so what qualities do you possess that are attracting your soulmate to this situation? Well, obviously it's a numerological 6. And we know 3, 6, and 9 are the sacred numbers, especially from Nikola Tesla. But the number 6, like, okay, so in the I Ching or in Feng Shui means the flow. It signifies harmony, home. It's a vibration of love, protection, healing. It's literally considered one of the most powerful numbers in numerology, to be honest. This is also the number of Venus. Go figure. This is what we're talking about, right? That's happening on the 23rd. So when Venus makes the move, this is what's happening, right? So this represents the planet Venus. It's the symbol of union between partners. That's our confirmation from Source right there. Thank you, God, for giving us that confirmation to let us know that we're on the right path with the right people. So this is that symbol of union between partners. It is about trusting, trustworthy, dependable, a bit romanticist, a bit of a hedonist, very charming. Again, the luck, the roll of the dice, the sixth sense. They have that. They're going to trigger your extrasensory perceptions. They're going to trigger your telepathy, your ESP. This is also the angel Gabriel, right? Has been seen with this in the. What was it when the angel Gabriel appeared to Mary to announce she would give birth to Jesus? She was in her. It had to do with like the 4 and the 6, which is basically a very powerful situation about union and birth, and also a blessing. So this 6 of Pentacles is you possess the quality of generosity. You possess the ability to give birth to this situation, this new connection, this new relationship. You have a genuine desire to help each other. This is going to be something that comes from your selfless traits that are going to be very magnetic for this soulmate connection. You're going to draw them towards you in a very caring, compassionate nature. You're going to provide emotional support and share your resources. You're going to strengthen this connection, creating balance and a very loving partnership. Hey, Bubba, I love you, Bubs. He's feeling a little bit better. Has anyone ever heard of FLFE? David Hawkins talked about it. If you haven't, Google it, FLFE. I signed up 2 days ago just to give it a try. They have a free 15-day trial. If you want me to send you the link, contact me on Instagram at my direct message on Ryan Keys to Love. But FLFE, and I hooked it up. I've been doing this quantum energy, and they send quantum energy to your location. And I did the boost this morning and yesterday, and I feel a little bit better. Bodhi's feeling better, and I'm shocked because there's no surgery that's happened yet. So maybe we're doing quantum surgery. We're going into a new field, and it's about time because I'm out of money, buddy. You milked me dry, Bubba. No, money comes from wherever we need it. So the next card is going to be in the position 9. This is how to best prepare for this meeting. And the judgment card is a 20, right? How do we prepare for this? Oh man, how do I prepare for this? If I'm thinking about it from my own space and mind, the judgment signifies rebirth and transformation. In numerology, 20 is also a 2, so it represents duality and partnership. Hey, Bubby, come on up. Hang on one second, guys. Come on up, come on up, come on up, come on up. Oh, yeah, you can't see him because I still haven't Oh, I got you. You're all right. You're all right. Reverse sneeze. Everybody heard it. You're okay. Oh, swallow, bub. Swallow. I'm doing a little doggy assistance right now. Okay, there you go, buddy. There you go. He wants to see what's going on. My camera broke for doing lives, and I've got to get a new camera. But so hopefully I'll get the funds for that to do that very soon, and we'll be live again doing some really cool live work. But so number 9, how to best prepare for meeting your soulmate connection. The judgment card, numerology 20 and 2. So to prepare for this meeting, you should focus on self-reflection, doing some mirror work. If you haven't done it, send me a contact. I can send you a free link for it. Personal growth. You want to embrace the lessons that you've learned from the past. You want to release those. You want to release the judgment, and you want to release the self-doubt. The only thing you want, like if you're distilling this, right? The only thing you want to distill from your past is positivity, compassion, and gratitude. And if you can't get that from your past, you've got some work to do. You've got 4 weeks to get it in before this connection is full throttle. This card also encourages you to elevate your self-awareness and to be open to the transformation that your soulmate will bring into your life, okay? And this soulmate connection is going to bring a huge level of transformation into your life. And what's wrong, bub? Huge soulmate situation coming in, going to bring a huge transformation. This is going to be the theme of really this new paradigm, this new Age of Aquarius. It also encourages you to elevate your self-awareness and to be open for that soulmate connection coming in. And like I said, it could be somebody that's already in your field and the connection just gets deeper, right? I'm not saying it's somebody completely new. I'm very open-minded with this because there's a lot of avenues that Source can use, and I'm open to every single avenue that could be a potentiality, right? Let's see. I've got a French bulldog on my arm. So let's see. Can I reach it there? Oh, that's kind of ironic. That's me and this is me and Bodhi. Except Bodhi's not a golden retriever. Okay, so the card number 10. Let's wrap this up for this. So this is when this is going to be. So the position 10 is what you and your soulmate will teach each other and the world. Okay. So again, we've got 6 of Cups. We've got the numerology 6. You all are very familiar with this numerology. The 6 of Cups embodies nostalgia and harmony. Now, I don't think you guys are going to be like dressing like the 80s, like Richard Simmons and dancing to the oldies. But what this could mean is it represents love and balance. So you're going to be imagine, okay, so let's look at this from a work standpoint. It could be, maybe you're starting some kind of new business venture. Maybe you're going to start co-authoring with somebody. Maybe you're starting a podcast with somebody. Maybe you are meeting the love of your life. Maybe you're reactivating, rekindling the love of your life. Maybe you're going to be stepping into a supportive role for your brother, daughter, son, mother, father, whatever it is. But this is going to be something that represents love and balance, that you and your soulmate are going to teach each other about the beauty of unconditional love. You're going to bring back that title of innocence and vulnerability. And it's also going to help you nurture your inner child and show us all how to nurture our inner child. Hello, how's it going, Bruna? So it's going to help us all to really step into this new level of receiving love, of sharing love, of shining. So this could be a very imaginative role for you as well. It's going to be from the process from point A to point B. So this is a relationship that's going to, so you're going to, this is you guys meeting or rekindling and going down the steps, going through the process of growth and spiritual awakening, and boom, there you are. So you guys are going to be like best friends. It's going to be a very, very unconditional loving situation, which is going to be fantastic. It doesn't mean it's sexual. It doesn't mean it's not sexual, but it means that it's going to be unconditional. It's going to be very, very, very together. And then together, you and us will have the opportunity to explore the depths of that connection and find that joy to relive your beautiful lessons that you've been able to convert through love into leadership. And you're going to be able to give that soulmate pleasure in life by showing unconditional love. You're going to help us all to grow and receive. This is a powerful place. I mean, I'm excited. Whoever's got this, please give me a call and start sharing this shift with me, boy. Let me have some of that goodness. As we close out, are you doing okay, bub? You're in my zone here, and let me hang on. I got to set him down. He's like in my zone for sure. There you go. Whoa. Fantastic, Bubba. It's almost somebody's food time, so that's why. Chakra-wise, energy centers, whatever you want to call them. I want to just give you a little bit of focus from my perspective on where you might want to focus. The energy shift here. Number 1 is the Anahata, or the heart chakra. This is the center of love and compassion. It's going to be very utilized during this Venus event and this number 6 numerological event, this powerful connection that's coming forward, that's going to be cultivated and it's going to catapult you into unconditional love, expression, and teaching and sharing this with others in this new age of Aquarius. This is going to help you open and balance many people, right? So think about, as you are forming this deep connection, you're going to also be meditating and opening your heart with like that, pick a yoga pose. I might do a video later on, but you're going to be opening your heart. You can do it through breathing. I like box breathing, but I want to encourage you to work on affirmations focused on open-heartedness and forgiveness. Ho'oponopono, right? Get it, love it, let it be your mantra for the next 4 weeks. The other part of this, there's 3 other aspects that I want to dive into. The throat chakra, your voice, the Vishuddha, I think I said it right from what I recall, but the throat chakra, your speaking voice, your voice, governs communication and self-expression. So we want it to be clear. So you want to give yourself, like you're clearing your voice, like you're la 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 la, fa la 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 la. You want to clear your voice for that honest communication that's essential in every relationship, especially with yourself. But you want to clear it. And you want to encourage this connection by approaching this self-expression in truth and being very clear with your desire, being very clear with your connection, not being judgmental, not saying, oh, well, they don't like me sexually, so I can't talk to them. No, be open-minded. This could go much further than just the bedroom, right? So let's break out of the old paradigm. Let's get real. If you found a friend that you could not fathom, that would just crosses into your world and you're like, wow, I would have never imagined. That's beautiful. If a family member can be rekindled and you can meet a brother or sister or something like that and you can have a divine union relationship with them, priceless, right? If it's your current partner and you've been moving astray, you've been out of sync and you can bring that back, beautiful. So it's going to require that throat chakra to be very honest, very clear. Again, do some voice exercises and some mantras to clear that. And then I want to really talk about the third eye, the imagination, because it's associated with the inner child, the intuition. It's associated also with the 6 of Cups. It's associated with developing that intuition to help this connection be recognized, not just between you and this person, but with others. So we'll be able to learn from this and see how you're moving forward. The meditation for this would be something that would enhance your intuition. I would say play like a child, do some free movements, kind of like in somatic therapy when you release your movements. Be very playful, get some coloring crayons, wear some colory clothes. Find the child, at least during this 4-week period. Give that child a chance to come back and to be part of that truth. To also, I would dream journal, because I'm planting the seed right now, and that's going to be very helpful. I just feel that. And then finally, one of the energy centers that's going to be very active here is the crown chakra, because it's connecting you to the higher consciousness. It's the bridge from the I am to the we are. And as you're crossing into that, it's essential to stay spiritually connected and open to guidance from the universe. And meditation and prayer is has a specific frequency, like om. Find your frequency, find your mudra, and connect, right? Think of the crown being put on you as a sign of divine royalty, not as superiority, but as connection. And then to close this out, we're going to give a little prayer, and then we're going to bid everybody good night, goodbye, and see you in next week. If you want more, come to Instagram and be on the lookout. I'm changing the Cosmic Messages platform. It's going to be Astro Mystic Live. We're going to focus on igniting everything that we've achieved and everything that we no longer need into this awakening, into this tools of ascension, so that we can align with the Age of Aquarius. It's important. We are the ones that are going to create the new earth right now, right? Don't wait for anyone else, and don't let anyone else stand in your way. And the World Economic Forum, I have news for you guys. No matter what you do, it can't be successful, because we're going that way anyway. When you say you'll own nothing and be happy, no, you'll own everything and be fucking ecstatic, because you're going into the we. They can't stop that. They're trying to bring the old energy into it to own it, but we're not going to only be aligned with AI. We're not going to only be tech. You can hear Bodhi. Hey, Bodhi. Thank you. He was making a bed. But this is going to be a very pivotal time in our history. You're pioneers. You're a seed planted here in the spiritual zone in this transformative period because you're needed. You will be like kneading bread. You will be baking the bread for generations to eat, right? And it's going to be very beautiful. It's going to take a lot of work. It's going to need a lot of love. And it's not about looking back. It's about bringing what you need with you so you don't have to keep looking back. And I just want to thank you, dear God, for the wisdom and the guidance you've provided me and provided everyone here through this soulmate reading. And as we prepare for the arrival of our soulmate connection, we open our hearts to you and your divine love and blessings. May we carry these lessons that we've learned from this reading in our hearts as we manifest this connection for the highest good of all. And we release any fears. We release any doubts. We release all past wounds that block us from our path of love. We allow all of our lessons, good or bad, to lead us back to gratitude. It's not easy, but we're going to take the best road and guide us to focus on the chakras that will harmonize our energies and align us with a soulmate connection. And may our intentions be pure, and may we be open to transformative love and power. And in your infinite grace, God, with trust that this soulmate journey will bring us closer to you, to our true selves, and to each other, that destiny to walk this path will bring us back to a state of oneness, to the we. With gratitude and faith, we all stand in agreement, as above, so below. Everybody says amen. We surrender this prayer to the universe. So it is, and so it shall be. Thank you for being here with me. Thank you for spending time with me. Please, I encourage you, continue to follow this channel. Continue to grow with me. Be ready for Astro Mystic Live. Be ready for the changes. I have been reborn in many ways over the past 6 weeks. I can't even begin to express the transformation that's happened inside of me because I don't quite understand it all yet. But I'm going to break it down one day at a time as we all go forward together into that divine union, realizing what all the twin flame stuff was for, what all the soulmate stuff was for, what all the heartbreak stuff was for, what all the ascension was for, what all the everything was for. We're going to weed out what we don't need, and we're going to walk strongly and swiftly to a new world. If you need a reading, if you need coaching, counseling, or any insight, don't be afraid to reach out. Don't be afraid to reach out. Please subscribe, share, like, leave a comment. Contact me at info@RyanKeys if you'd like a reading. Contact me on Instagram as well, Ryan Keys to Love. If you have any ideas, if you want to talk about any collaborative opportunities, please also. Thank you. I love you. Thank you for supporting me. Thank you for standing by. And I love you. I apologize if I've ever dropped the ball. I apologize if I've ever been out of line. I apologize if I've ever gotten off the path. I apologize if I ever forgot that humility is wholeness. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. And I love you all. Peace, light, and love wherever you are. Have a beautiful, wonderful evening, afternoon, or morning, wherever you're at. And this is not the readings that you're used to. This is not the typical readings you're going to find on YouTube. This is something deeper. This is something more divine. This is the Christ mind. Tapping into the heart. Molding who we really are. I'll see you soon.